Hey everyone, welcome back to Brick Vault. This is Mike and this is your favorite episode of the week, the top 10 MOCs. Now, September is upon us, which means some really cool LEGO spaceships might start showing up in these episodes. And as always, there's gonna be a fan MOC section at the very end. If you would like to submit a fan MOC for the future episode, there is a link with everything in the description below. Our online MOC store at brickvault.toys received a brand new Octoptara Magna Tri-Droid, the large guy from the Clone Wars, so check that one out. Designed by Kind of Brick, a master in the separatist vehicles, this thing is, I dare to say, one of the coolest MOCs we have on offer at our web store. It's massive and epic, check out our full video below, and if you would like to purchase instructions, remember you're not only supporting us here at the channel, but also the designers we work with to bring you these amazing MOCs. Now the MOCs. Number 10 this week is Bert Van Raemdonck with cute little swanling, and this MOC just captured my attention for, well, pure cuteness. As the designer describes, he and his girlfriend just love cute little baby swans, and they call them swanlings. This MOC is kind of a mosaic, but more like an art form with the usage of 3D effect with these side-built bricks. The bricks create really cool shading and 3D effect for the swanling as he explores the world and makes friends with a caterpillar. I really love the details like the pluck of feathers on the head, very cool build for the head and the beak itself, and just the color palette is very pleasing to look at, definitely a wonderful art piece. And just a reminder, all the links to these amazing creations and builders are found below, make sure to give them a follow and show them some love. Number 9 is Maxx Davidson with He's Not a Prince, he just found the crown and feels handsome in it. That's the title. That's part of the Frogust event when designers create some sorts of frogs in LEGO, and this one from Max has some serious NPU here and there. Sand green surfboards just work wonderfully as the frog's front legs. I love the use of the cat eyes from the Tuxedo Cat set. There's just overall great shaping done for the entirety of the head. I believe the rear legs might also have the surfboard piece but just inverted, and there is just some truly clever building for the mushroom and the base itself. Wonderfully done, highly expressive and greatly colorful. Love that one. Jerac Bourgeois at number 8 is providing us with the sacred statue. That is a very timely fitting MOC as we have the D&D CMFs coming out following the Red Dragon's Tale set, because this is essentially the cover of the first edition of the Dungeons & Dragons player handbook from 1978. It even has some fire function, but regardless it just looks super cool and very accurate to the source material. The head is especially creepy, which is a good thing, mind you, and I believe those are the transparent pink jellyfish pieces for the eye pupils. I'm not sure if you would like to have that on display, that's a little bit too creepy for my taste, but the creepiness definitely earned a spot on this week's list. Well done, Jerac. Up to number 7 we have Julius Von Bran with Flora and Fauna Planet Brick. That is the submission for the official LEGO Ideas Summer Building Challenge for the Flora and Fauna category, and this MOC is not only masterfully crafted but just has this art feel to it, some expression going on. The green foliage hand holding a red brick is a contrast on its own, some animals speckled here and there to make this more foresty feel, and I believe he might have used every possible foliage LEGO piece available to man. Pretty cool how you can make something look so otherworldly, yet so organic, right? Going up to number 6 we have Ghalad and his Ves'Panak troll bust. This MOC is heavy on the avatar pieces, not only given the color combination, but you can spot avatar wings from the Neytiri's dragons, flying things, and some other elements as well. Love the little skulls throughout. The head is also using a lot of the pieces from the Vespa LEGO set in that light blue, which designer states in the description. I'm not exactly sure if that troll is connected to Warcraft at all, I think I might have heard that name before, but I'm really here to commend the mastery of the craft and the amazing usage of color. I don't think in this episode or even the previous episodes you will find a MOC as colorful as this. On spot number 5 we have Eugen Sellin with a warehouse with an American freight truck. That's for all of you who request a little bit of bigger MOCs to show up on the list. I am not exactly sure if that is a render or an actual brick built MOC, because the lighting seems a little bit too perfect, but I might be wrong. But the design speaks for itself. It's a really realistic looking scene with a wonderful building and even better looking truck. Actually that truck looks so good that I would love LEGO to attempt such a vehicle in kind of a non-Technic fashion, because most of these trucks we either get in city line or in larger Technic scale. This seems to be something that can be taken from Model Team but upgraded for the modern era of LEGO. I love the realistic cracks in the road here and there. The building has enough detail even though it's just a simple warehouse. There's just nice composition to the scene with the tree on the side. And I think there also might be some story to it, for example that security guard discovering broken into box on the side of the dock. Overall I chose this MOC because it's not only beautiful but it's a nice step away from all these crazy sci-fi and fantasy things I've been loving to put out recently. Speaking of fantasy, on number 4 we have Palixa and the Bricks and a collection of summer fruits on holiday. So we have our cool guy Pineapple ready for the swim, the orange chilling and building some sandcastles, and the watermelon just lounging in a beach chair. I just love how expressive these are and fantastic displays for a desktop situation, I would say. The beach chair, honestly, from the watermelon is a design of its own. It's really well crafted and just masterfully done. And even though the summer is coming to an end as I'm recording this episode, this MOC kind of keeps the vibes up. Plus extra points for the Imperial emblem on the watermelon's shoes. Nice touch. With number 3 I have someone we haven't seen for a while in these episodes, but this is Inthert, one of the most legendary MOC designers I know. Inthert not only worked with us, he's just absolutely known for his insane shaping and ship design. And you guessed it, his newest creation is a ship called Meow that is inspired by an artist named Space Goose, and Inthert took that inspiration to create a really cool spaceship, as he's known for. I love that this is not a large-scale design by any means, the cockpit is tiny, but you can feel the sense of craftsmanship and engineering behind this thing. It looks like something that a human would build, right? Maybe a nearby humanity in the nearby future would have such a craft in low Earth orbit or something. The engine section with the 45-degree angling is just super cool to look at. I love the color blocking with the light blue and yellow throughout, plus some sage green here and there. And after all these years, I am still absolutely in awe how Inthert has the ability to achieve even the subtlest of angles. It is piloted by a kitty, hence the ship's name. You can also spot these surfboards for the cockpit. Now that is NPU if I ever see one. And overall, just really take the time to pay attention to the smoke, look at all the details, you will see how exemplary the design is. So hopefully we're gonna see more from Inthert in the near future. Now, number 2, Jerac, our very own Jerac, yes, the guy that you may know very well from our web store, coming in hot with another of his organic designs, or not sure what is even that thing. It's called Yigg because, as he says, Jerac says, any other name refused to stick to this creation, so he just named it Yigg. The overall statement is that the shaping is something I had no idea I can actually achieve in LEGO, and yet I'm getting myself kind of reality checked with builders like Jerac. Plus the gradient of colors throughout the tentacles or the mouth of the creature is something I rarely see, so not only the designer has the ability to create incredible shaping and curves, but also play with colors to have a striking effect. There's even a small flying creature accompanying the big guy. The mouth is definitely inspired by maybe a sandworm from Dune, and there is something mechanical about it which kind of gives me off some Matrix vibes as well. So overall, superb. The final boss, whatever you want to call it, if any video game puts this on, that's gotta be probably a fan favorite boss if you ask me. And speaking of absolutely bossy designs, number 1 this week is Moko Brick Laboratory, or just Moko Bricks, a designer that is kind of doesn't need any introduction in the MOC community, but holy heck, Lego Dino Megazord is the newest creation he just published on the YouTube channel and on his Instagram. Check out the links below for the full video. It is mighty morphin indeed. Lego has been sleeping on Power Rangers for all these years. I'm not sure really why, but there's some licensing issues and stuff like that. And I mean, we got Voltron in the past, so Lego has, doesn't really have to stay away from such themes at all. This MOC seems to be so well designed that it could totally be a set. Everything connects. Really, check out the video below. I don't want to even spoil it too much. Just go give him a watch. But the amount of engineering and the thought put into it is kind of staggering. I'm unable to describe how much work it might have taken. And on top of the thing, you don't see a single stud throughout. So it's explaining to some person that this is actually Lego made from Lego bricks, not a render, actually physical model, then yeah, you're gonna leave them in awe. So well done Moko, holy moly, what a build to finish off this week's episode, right? Super cool, super posable, definitely check the links below, please. Do yourself a favor and do that. And of course, as always, honorable mentions, as there's so many MOCs every week that I cannot just squeeze them all into a single top 10 video. Here is By the River by vincentkiew, an incredibly shaped horse overall, another great example of how much you can actually achieve in Lego brick, a beautifully crafted viewing from Simulterious, You don't really see that craft quite often, it's not easy to pull off. Old SparrowLegs hits us with the HullSplitter, great name by the way. Satnis Creations and Down in the Forest, a very cute organically shaped MOC. Olle Moquist with a Moment of Rest, a Minecraft related small display. Ciamosław Ciamek, a Polish builder with Ski or Die, crazy MOC, but reminds you that you gotta be careful while skiing down the slope. The artist Mitsuru Nikaido with Lego Bobbit Worm Mech, another one of his insane otherworldly creations. Nanan Zhang celebrating 20 years of being in the Lego community, congratulations, and what a MOC to celebrate with. Carve Ulu Light with a very surreal MOC called Pipe Dreams. Marco de Bon with a really cool Evangelion diorama. Miscellanea Builds with a Highland Cow, a character inspired by a cartoon artist. Jamie Thule with a very cute classic space baby mech suit, gives off the exosuit vibes from the old set. Tony A with Strident, really cool bionicle MOC with wonderful color combination. And Computer 073 with a very user-friendly scale of Titanfall MOCs in the form of mechs of Legion, Reaper and the North Star. And there you have it, that's the top 10 MOCs for this week. Fan MOCs are running on the screen right now. Thank you so much for all these submissions. If you guys would like to submit MOC for the next episode, there is a link again in the description below. Also check out our web store at brickworld.toys to check out that Octoptara droid. If you guys enjoyed this episode, it was Mike, and I'll see you next time on Brickworld.